Hallo, wir sind ein deutsches Bierunternehmen, das unser Geschäft in Singapur ausbauen möchte. Wir haben Interviews mit Schlüsselmitarbeitern geführt, um unsere Markteintrittsstrategie zu erläutern.
Hello, my name is Tristan Rouse. I'm the CEO of Molson Coors. We're a multinational beer company founded in 2005 with the merge of Molson and Coors. We're responsible for brewing over 100 beers, and now we're looking to expand into Singapore. Why not, eh? So we're trying to capture some of the market share in the Eastern world, and specifically in Singapore. We're trying to make a joint venture with a Singapore craft brewing company. We figure the market is very penetrable, and we feel like the beer market is constantly growing and is forecast to continue to dominate the alcoholic beverage sector.
Here to let you know a little bit more about Molson Singapore and our brand. So we will be specializing a lot in craft beer from Asia as well as North America, so just like some normal lagers that they brew in North America and Asia. We plan to bring in plenty of long-term employees to help us along the way, and we plan to keep them for a very, very long time, so we plan to have a very long and high retention rate. So I just want to tell you about what we're looking for in the employees for Molson Singapore. So we're looking for people who work hard, who don't have a crazy amount of high education, but are willing to put in the work and are very knowledgeable about beer products. And we want to incorporate a family atmosphere with a great deal of quality here at Molson Singapore. One of our tactics to penetrate the Singapore beer market is to really differentiate our packaging from the other Asian brands in the Singapore beer market. So we hope that really helps us really get our feet on the ground and to hit the ground running. So hopefully that really helps us. So one other tactic we really want to use is increasing our social media footprint. So we really want to expand out to the demographic we're trying to reach in Singapore. So hopefully that really does increase our sales as well. But most of all, we just want everyone to enjoy our product, and we're really, really excited about this new venture into the Singapore beer market.
Hi there, my name is Jared Fenn, and I'm head of global affairs for Molson Singapore. Take you guys through the industry a little bit more in depth. So first off, Singapore market is really reliant on tourism. So this is why we feel like it's sort of a good way to enter it, as there is lots of tourists. We feel like there's a good way to really get our beer out there, get it known, and hopefully make a lot of money. So with this being said, the beer market is consistently growing, and it is forecasted to keep growing. So this is also another reason. The major distribution channels for the alcoholic drinks are specialist retailers, supermarkets, and as we said, like more bar side and restaurants. So in Singapore, craft beer is basically its own niche market. So this is sort of another reason why we feel like it's sort of a good way to enter and sort of pick that place in Singapore. The specialty beer has basically stiff competition from local microbreweries. So once again, craft beer is sort of our choice. One of the most unique sort of selling points in the country when it comes to beers is that each brand of Belgian specialty beer has its own beer glassware that comes with it. So we sort of thought that maybe we could do something like that as well to sort of top our beer and sort of separate us from the rest of them. So we aren't totally set yet on what we want to do, but we might offer something like glassware or maybe a ticket or something to maybe like take a percentage off their next purchase. We don't know yet, but we're sort of thinking of different ways to differentiate from the other local brands. Imported alcoholic drinks in Singapore are generally more expensive and high tax, as we previously stated. So this is another reason why we don't want to import, but why we want to do a joint venture with another company there and actually join them and have our own brand rate in Singapore. As we said again in the past, this will sort of lower our expenses and hopefully raise our operating profit margin. With all this being said, this is the reason why we decided to do a craft beer and once again do a joint venture with a local company in Singapore. Number one, we feel like we can sort of raise our profit and drop our expenses. We feel like we can really gain market share and sort of hit that younger generation that's more inclined towards craft beer. And we basically just feel like it would sort of be a good challenge and a different way to sort of look at a business and opportunity and feel like we can really add value to the whole Singapore market itself.
The CFO of Molson Coors. We're looking to expand into Singapore. As a financial analyst for the company, Singapore has about $571 million of revenue per year at a growth rate of about 3.8% annually. If we could capture about 5% market share with increasing 1% per year, we could have an overall discounted cash flows of about $192 million within the first 5 years of entering the market. Overall, this is only a portion of Molson Coors' revenue, but I think it's a great entrance into the market. Anheuser-Busch and Heineken are already present in the Asian markets. I think it's important that we capture as much market share as possible to try to eliminate our competition.
Hi, I'm Randy Hughes, Head of Risk Management of Molson Singapore. Traveling to international waters can be a very challenging and very adverse situation. Luckily, that's what I'm here for. Now, one of the biggest risks of going to international waters is that the new demographic you're appealing to may not take to the product that you're selling. That's where I come in with this. So to mediate the predicament, you want to play both sides of the board. In order to achieve this, what we're going to do is simply think from an empathetic point of view. And what I mean by this is that Molson Singapore knows people better than those people know themselves. So in this case, we know beer. We are beer, and most of all, people want our beer. So what we're going to do is team up with the local Singapore brand, which is what we like to refer to as an A1 brand. And with that branding, we're going to go sky's the limit, prestige worldwide. Excelling at prestige worldwide sensation mode is really something that we love to do here. And now, this will not only give us a great public relation, teaming up with a local Singapore brand, but also it's going to be a cheaper and much more efficient way for us. The reason being, well, think about it. If we already have a foundation paid for us, what more do we really need to do? So simply teaming up, collaborating, that's what we're all about here. Teamwork, play hard, and most of all, work hard. Here at Molson Singapore, we believe the firm mission statement of working hard and playing hard, and subsequently turning a nice profit. But you know what? We also believe in the ethics and the morals to the utmost respectful employees, and that's the type of people we want to work with. Therefore, Singapore is the perfect place to expand our operations.
So you want to know what modes we'll be implementing. I'm here to tell you that. So first, we're going to dive deep into the equity mode. We're going to be implementing a joint venture, meaning it's our company and another company is going to be forming a new entity, so we're each going to own 50%. We sort of decided to do this because we felt this was the best way to sort of penetrate the market. It still allows us to own 50% of the company, therefore allowing for a good profit opportunity. We also feel like this is good in the sense that we can share the risks and not bear all the risks ourselves. So this is another reason. We also believe it gives us more knowledge of the overall market because it's not just our company, but another company as well. Therefore, this just basically allows us for an overall better market opportunity as we know more about it going into this investment. Lastly, the reason we decided to do this was because of the high import taxes. So if we join with a company that's actually located in Singapore, this basically makes it more cost effective, allows for more profit, and reduces our expenses. So to go a little bit more in depth, I did say this was a joint venture, which is what we're doing. We're joining with a brewery that's located in Singapore called Asian Pacific Breweries. So they already have a very large market share. I believe it's around 51% of the market. So this just shows that they already have a large percentage, allowing us to basically hopefully make a lot of profit and capture even more market share than what they have. They also have plenty of beer options. I believe it's about 50 different flavors and different kinds. So we feel that we can really get in there, maybe add a couple more and just basically bring a new international flavor.
Hi, I'm Stephen Gerard from the BBC News. Here today I have Lucas Warden from the Molson Singapore Brewing Company. Hi Lucas, thank you for coming along today.
Thank you very much, Stephen, for having me on. I appreciate it. I'm a big fan of your show.
So Lucas, tell me what you do at the Molson Singapore Brewing Company.
Well, Stephen, I represent Molson Singapore as the current market share expert. Currently helping the company out with all things market share.
So Lucas, talk to me more about the market opportunities and the competitive environment.
Though high taxation has led to raised prices in alcohol in Singapore, the annual beer consumption in Singapore remains approximately 22 liters per capita, proving that there is sufficient market opportunity in Singapore.
So Lucas, are you familiar with brands in Singapore? Beer brands in Singapore?
The beer market in Singapore is highly saturated with a wide variety of brands from all over the world, such as Heineken, Guinness, Carlsberg, Bintang, Tiger, Tsingtao.
John Masters, I'll be talking to you about our company's customer needs. As a company, we recognize that there are many different customer needs. We choose to focus on 5 main ideas. These 5 needs include price, convenience, experience, design, and transparency. The first need is price. We understand that each customer has a unique budget to which they can purchase our product. Therefore, we strive for our product to be price competitive, allowing for lower prices and widening our range of customers. It is important to us that we have an attractive price in order for it to be affordable to the majority of the population. The second need is convenience. There needs to be a convenient solution to meet the customer's needs. We will allow our product to be purchased in our target market, which includes restaurants, bars, and clubs. This will allow our product to be available and convenient at all times and meet the standards of different demographics within our population. The third need we focus on is customer experience. We try to create an easy and clear message in order to not make more work for our customers. It is important to us as a company that your experience with our product was positive and enjoyable. We drive our consumers to enjoy our product with family, friends, at a party, or even just to relax. We allow our consumers the option to experience our product in their own way. The fourth need that our company focuses on is the design. It needs to be slick, precise, and easy to understand. The design of our beer is simple and to the point. We believe in the importance of showing off our brand while providing the legal requirements. The majority of the bottle is covered with our logo, with the percentage and size of the bottle included. The fifth need that we focus on, we believe to be the most important, which is transparency. It includes service outages, price changes, and the customers deserve openness from the business they give money to. It is our policy that all customers deserve to know the truth, rather it being we run out of that product for the month or we raise our prices. We believe that it is the customer's right to know and understand what we will be doing to compensate them.
Hi, I'm Mark Lombardo, Marketing Director of Molson Singapore Brewery. As Head Marketing Director, I'm going to take you on a ride through our strategic planning within the Singapore market. Our large selection of beer will be targeted to the younger demographic, roughly ages 18 to 30. We find that this is the demographic who consume majority of the alcohol within Singapore. Now I'll take you through the marketing mix, which includes 4 P's: product, price, place, and promotion. Our main product is beer, and our primary focus of our beer is craft beer. We find that craft beer is very popular among the younger demographic in the population. Keeping similar prices within our craft beer market will help us compete with other craft beer competitors around Singapore. Our promotional plan. We plan on using social media as our main media outlet. Source platforms like Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, and most popular, MySpace. For place, you'll mostly find our products within restaurants and bars. Stats show that in Singapore, the majority of the population that do consume alcohol aren't home drinkers, they're social drinkers. So that is why you'll find most of our beer within restaurants and bars, because that's where the majority of the market is.